right, y'all, take two on week number 2 groceries for January. We are doing a no spin, low spin, and a spending freeze and a pantry challenge, not only for this month, but for next month. So, the reason I say take two is because we constantly have the cops going up and down Sterling, which is our 911 route, and it just never stops. I cannot wait to move to Florida. Anyways, okay, so here's the deal. We did not do hardly any spending on the first week of January, and I did not put up a grocery haul for that. It was literally 2 peppermint mocha coffee creamers and 2 sour creams that was total of just under $13, right around $13 range. So low spend, meaning we're not spending hundreds of dollars of groceries a week. No spend, meaning we usually are doing alternate grocery shop weeks, which means we'll shop one week, not the next, shop the third week, not the fourth. So that's not what happened this time. Very, very low grocery spend on the first week of January. This is it for the second week of January. January week number 3 and 4, we're not grocery shopping. We are freezing our spending. We are not spending anything else for the rest of this month. Everything's going into savings. On top of that, we are doing a pantry challenge. I have 4 deep freezers. As a prepper, I am so embarrassed to say I have no idea what's in my 4 deep freezers. They're so chaotic and filled to the rim. I couldn't tell you what's in any of them. I have been wanting to eat my freezers down for a very, very long time, and we just never have done it. So now it's the time to do it. So if I have to go out and run and buy a little something to help make the meals, that will be the only exception that I make for January, February, and March, y'all. That is it. We are doing pantry challenge galore. So, all right, I went back, checked my receipt. The only things you're not going to see here is a bag of sweet potatoes that are fresh. I have no idea where the kids put them. So it's early in the morning. I meant to do the video yesterday. I had too much to do, so I got to do it when I can. I have a grandson living with me now for the next couple of months until my daughter gets her life back on track. Just announced she's got a new baby on the way on top of everything else going on. Chaotic, chaotic, chaotic. So, eggs. They're back up to almost $10 a box. Not very happy about that. Very upset about it, but we eat a lot of eggs in the house. So, another 60 count of eggs. Couple of things we did have to already kind of get into, but they're here still, is some mini sweet peppers. They're gotten a couple, I think 4 or 5 out of here because we had to make a meal. So we did have to break into the sweet peppers. We are going to do an unstuffed green bean, not green bean, I'm thinking of a green bean casserole all of a sudden, unstuffed pepper meal tonight. So these peppers will probably be eaten completely tonight with that meal. Applesauce for my chihuahuas because they love unsweetened applesauce as a treat. 2 things of stadium cheese, both for chips and salsa night, along with this cheese, and also for my burrito bowls. 3 pounds of ground turkey for my youngest chihuahua, or who I'm hoping is my youngest chihuahua. We don't quite know what Romeo's age is. It can be anywhere from the age of 3 to 7. That's a big gap, I know, but truth be told. He had his teeth pulled, almost all of them, in early December, almost towards the mid of December, I should say. When he had that done, something happened, and every time he eats dog food, it comes all back up. He's not trying to chew the dog food. He's trying to swallow things. He does have a couple of teeth left in his mouth. I want to say he's got between 4 and 6 teeth maybe left in his mouth. But with that being told, I got him in late July, I think it was, or early August as a rescue. He was pulled from the euthanasia list, transferred from California to my house here in Missouri. And it's been a rough go for him since he's had those teeth come out because he did not have very good dental care before I got him. So we're back to making homemade dog food for him. So 3 pounds of ground turkey that I will be putting into multiple meals and freezing ahead of time, and then pulling them out one by one the night before so that he has fresh homemade food for the next day, and I will warm it up for him. 1 pound of festive ground turkey. This is the Italian version. We have some onions. I did have to pull 1 onion out of here already for a meal. We have some celery sticks over here. Over here, most of this is also for Romy. In no particular order, we do have some sweet potatoes. We have some cauliflower for Jessica. She likes buffalo mac and cheese. What she does is she steams up the cauliflower, adds some Velveeta dip cheese to it, like the Velveeta loaf, and then some buffalo sauce. It's cheaper to make it than it is to buy it in a single portion. And she'll eat the whole 12 ounce at a time. So I do have spinach, I have cauliflower, the spinach and the green beans, and the sweet potatoes over here are for Romeo's meals. So, y'all, this is not a lot at all. Pretty doggone scary, but it is what it is. And again, the only thing you don't see here is a 3-pound bag of whole sweet potatoes. Number one, I take the sweet potatoes, I bake them, and I mash them up and also feed them to my chihuahuas as treats. I also will take some sweet potatoes. I will use a mandolin slicer, throw them into the air fryer, no salt added, and make sweet potato chips for my chihuahuas as well. No, they are not spoiled. Yes, they are well loved, but this is what we have for you now. Now, remember, we're doing low spins and no spins, and we're doing a spending freeze. The only exception to that is if I get into those deep freezers and we pull things out for a meal and I may not have something, which I should, I'm pretty fully stocked as a prepper, but if I don't have something that I need, as long as it's small ingredients, I'll run to Aldi or Walmart, pick it up, and that will be the only exception I make. Other than that, no exceptions, y'all. We've got a bread machine now. We're making our own homemade bread. I'm going to learn how to make homemade hot dog and hamburger buns, hopefully this week or next at the latest, and knock that out of the park so we don't have to buy those anymore either. And as I go, the more I'm making homemade, the less I'm buying store-bought. The more that I'm making freezer-wise, meal-wise here at the house, the less I have to walk down the freezer section and buy their meals already ready to go when I can do it here at the house. So much cheaper, on a budget, and we can choose our own ingredients and freeze it ahead of time and do freezer meals ourselves. So that's what we have for you today. Any questions, comments, concerns, and or suggestions, always feel free to leave them down in the comment section down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.